Today our topic is the power of discipline over motivation. Let's talk about why discipline is stronger than motivation and how it can change your life. We all want to achieve big things, right? Maybe you want to be healthier, learn a new skill, or build a successful career. But often, we rely on motivation to get started. We wait for that feeling of excitement or inspiration to push us forward. The problem is, motivation doesn't last. It comes and goes. Some days you feel like you can conquer the world, and other days you don't want to get out of bed. That's why discipline is so important. Discipline is what keeps you going, even when motivation fades. Discipline is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. It's not about waiting for the right mood or the perfect moment. It's about doing what you need to do, even when you don't feel like it. Think about it. If you only work on your goals when you feel motivated, you'll never make consistent progress. But if you build discipline, you can keep moving forward, no matter how you feel. Let me give you an example. Imagine you want to get in shape. On the first day, you're super motivated. You go to the gym, push yourself hard, and feel great. But after a few days, that excitement starts to fade. Maybe you're tired, or busy, or just not in the mood. If you rely on motivation, you might skip the gym and tell yourself you'll go tomorrow. But if you have discipline, you'll go anyway. You'll show up, even when it's hard, because you know it's important. That's the difference between motivation and discipline. Motivation is like a spark. It can start a fire, but it won't keep it burning. Discipline is the fuel that keeps the fire alive. So how do you build discipline? It starts with small, consistent actions. You don't need to make huge changes overnight. In fact, trying to do too much too soon can backfire. Instead, focus on creating habits. For example, if you want to write a book, don't wait for inspiration to strike. Commit to writing 100 words every day. It doesn't sound like much, but over time those small efforts add up. And as you stick to your routine, you'll find it easier to stay disciplined. Another key to building discipline is setting clear goals. When you know exactly what you want to achieve, it's easier to stay focused. Break your big goals into smaller, manageable steps. This makes them less overwhelming and gives you a sense of progress. Celebrate your small wins along the way. Every step forward, no matter how small, is a step closer to your goal. It's also important to remember that discipline isn't about being perfect. You will have days when you struggle. You might miss a workout, skip a study session, or eat something unhealthy. That's okay. What matters is how you respond. Don't let one mistake derail your progress. Instead, learn from it and move on. Discipline is about getting back on track, even after you've fallen off. Now, let's talk about why discipline is so powerful. First, it gives you control over your life. When you're disciplined, you're not at the mercy of your emotions or external circumstances. You decide what's important and take action, no matter what. This creates a sense of freedom and confidence. You know you can rely on yourself to follow through, even when things get tough. Second, discipline builds resilience. Life is full of challenges and setbacks. When you're disciplined, you develop the ability to keep going, even in the face of adversity. You learn to push through discomfort and stay focused on your goals. This resilience not only helps you achieve your goals, but also makes you stronger and more capable in all areas of life. Third, discipline leads to long-term success. Motivation might help you start, but discipline keeps you going. It's the key to making consistent progress over time. Think about people who are successful in their fields: athletes, entrepreneurs, artists. They didn't get there by waiting for motivation. They got there by showing up every day, putting in the work, and staying committed to their goals. So how can you apply this in your own life? Start by identifying one area where you want to improve. Maybe it's your health, your career, or your personal relationships. Set a clear goal and break it down into small, actionable steps. Then commit to taking those steps even when you don't feel like it. Remember, discipline is about consistency, not perfection. It's about showing up day after day and doing the work. Over time, you'll see the results of your efforts. You'll feel more in control of your life, more confident in your abilities, and more resilient in the face of challenges. And as you build discipline in one area, it will spill over into other areas of your life. You'll find it easier to stay focused, make better decisions, and achieve your goals. In conclusion, motivation is great, but it's not enough. If you want to achieve your goals and create the life you want, you need discipline. Discipline is what keeps you going when motivation fades. It's what helps you push through challenges and stay focused on your goals. So don't wait for motivation to strike. Start building discipline today. Take small, consistent actions, set clear goals, and stay committed no matter what. Remember, the power of discipline is stronger than the power of motivation. And with discipline, you can achieve anything you set your mind to.